often do you floss your teeth? Are there any of you who don't even bother? Flossing serves more of a purpose than simply removing food from in between your teeth. As I speak today, I will explain why it's so important to make flossing a daily habit. I want to make it known that flossing, along with brushing, is the key to keeping your teeth for the rest of your life. Let's start with what's in your mouth that could be of harm and how it is affecting your mouth. Plaque is a soft, sticky material that accumulates in between your teeth and under your gums throughout the day. This is a natural process for everyone. Plaque consists of harmful bacteria that can survive anywhere in your mouth. It is the plaque, or the bacteria technically, being left undisturbed that is so detrimental to your gums, teeth, and surrounding bones. If your gums ever become red or inflamed, it's because the bacteria is irritating them. If your gums are bleeding when you brush or floss, this is an even more serious problem. You should be alarmed if your gums are bleeding. Too many people aren't. Imagine your hands bleeding every time you wash them. I imagine you would take that very seriously. You can think of plaque as tiny splinters in your gums that are infectious. However, flossing every day ruptures this pathogenic matrix of bacteria, thus freeing your gums of any irritants. Your gums aren't the only thing that's adversely affected by plaque. Your teeth can be damaged by plaque retention as well. Cavities begin to form when bacterial plaque sits on the teeth for long periods of time. Granted, acidic drinks such as orange juice and sodas also contribute to the formation of cavities. However, if you are flossing regularly, it will be difficult for these alone to form cavities. Now that you know how plaque affects the oral cavity, let's discuss the mindset of common adults when it comes to flossing. Many adults view flossing as nothing more than supplemental oral care. This view negatively impacts our youth because they look up to adults, and our decisions are often mirrored by them. See the problem? Let's be honest, there's probably a good number of you who don't floss. Common excuses include, my teeth are perfectly fine the way they are, I've never flossed before so I start now, you can't teach an old dog new tricks, and I just don't have time. This is the problem. Many adults don't realize how big of a problem it is and can be when they don't floss. If patients would acknowledge the fact that it's no more normal for your gums to bleed than any other part of your body, then I think there would be more of an urge to floss. My mission is to prove to you all that your mouth is just as important as any other part of your body, and it should be taken care of. Many adults today brush 2 times a day like they're supposed to, but they refuse to floss because they don't see the point. People don't want to floss because they claim it makes their gums bleed and it hurts. The flossing isn't what's making their gums bleed. It's the bacteria that has the gums irritated. Flossing will help your gums. If you will floss once a day for 2 weeks, then your gums will be more healthy and they won't bleed anymore. So what comes of the plaque? When the plaque remains undisturbed in between the teeth and below the gums, calculus forms. Calculus is basically plaque that has hardened. Calculus can only be removed from your teeth by going to the dentist and getting your teeth cleaned. So why not floss and keep the plaque under control so the calculus doesn't even have a chance to form? The calculus serves as a barrier for the plaque, which helps the plaque better adhere to the teeth and gums, making the repercussions of the plaque even more detrimental. So what's the worst case scenario when it comes to the plaque buildup, this being left undisturbed? Bleeding and swollen gums are termed gingivitis. Gingivitis is reversible, as stated before, and can be resolved with 2 weeks' worth of flossing. Periodontitis, however, is characterized by bone loss. That is, when the plaque begins to affect the underlying teeth and bone. Once the bone that supports the teeth and gums are affected, you cannot reverse it. Bone loss is what leads to tooth mobility and eventually tooth loss. It seems simple enough to me. Brush your teeth and floss once a day, and you will keep your teeth as long as you live. I hope you all will take flossing more seriously now. You should consider it equally as important as brushing your teeth. I just want everyone to be aware of the fact that bleeding signals a problem no matter where the source is. but it can be taken care of. And it only takes about 1 minute a day if the problem is coming from in between your teeth. I would like to end with a challenge for you all. If you don't floss daily, I challenge you to floss once a day, every day for the next 14 days. I guarantee your gums will look and feel much healthier. If you're currently flossing regularly, I applaud you, and please keep up the good work. I utilized the following book sources for the research of this speech: The Color Atlas of Common Oral Diseases by R.P. Langlis and C.S. Miller, Periodontics for Dental Hygiene by Lippincott and Williams, and Clinical Practice of the Dental Hygienist, Wilkins, E.M. Thank you.